welcome to the second Tango recap, which is full of hay fever. So in this recap lesson, we are recapping Monday evening's class, which was part 1 of our new 4-week beginners course, and tonight's class, which was part 2 of our novice to intermediate class. As you'll see, that the techniques and the detail we're going into will probably, in most people's classes, count as advanced level, but we count this as sort of beginners and novice stuff. So in the beginners course, what we really try and focus on is having really good technique and understanding of that technique, because it's far easier to not develop the bad habits than to correct them later on, which is again what we see at many milongas and videos of people dancing. So we wanted to know that straight off. So we started off actually in the beginners course with ochos. We did all the usual walking, you can see our other videos on that, and the embrace and this, but we were talking about pivoting and how the follower should be light. You should have a weight on the ball of the foot, which means I need to put very little effort into pivoting her. And when she adds her technique of arching the foot around when doing an ocho and twist the chest towards the leader, I can put hardly any effort in at all. So when you dance tango, you shouldn't be sweating at the end of a song. You shouldn't be sweating at the end of a tanda unless you're having...
Unless you're actually putting a lot
into it. But you shouldn't be sweating because you're putting effort into your partner. So we start off with just forward ochos, changing the size of them, making sure the follower can be guided, and changing these into back ochos. So again, with this I'm helping my follower get around, but again it's very little friction to come across when I twist her. But from there we also added in some leaders' ideas of ochos as well. So if the follower is doing ochos, the leader can also do miradas ochos. They can do their own back ochos. They can even do forward ochos in the same direction. And this all comes through the pivoting technique that we were teaching. And so we have had teachers come to our classes and struggle with that sort of stuff. So we think teaching this right to the very beginners, getting that pivoting technique nailed is vitally important. We then took those concepts and actually applied them to tonight's class, which is our novice to intermediate class, as we looked at sacadas. So sacadas is where we displace our partner's legs. And again, in most people's intermediate classes, they'll talk about leader sacadas. We're a little bit different, so we also talk about follower sacadas, which again most people would consider would be upper end of advanced stuff. So we start off with our forward ocho, and we can just put our right leg through. I'm using the technique that we taught on Monday, which is arching the foot through, twisting my chest towards my follower to build up a larger sacada. However, if I now do this with my left foot and step through, this makes the sacada more linear. But if I keep my chest with my follower, I can lead her to step between my legs and sacada me. And I can pivot myself around, and we can do a chain of these sacadas with the follower, sacada in the leader every other one. So this builds up the confidence of the follower to be comfortable stepping anywhere, even into the leader space. And then we looked at adding in some reverse sacadas for the follower. So if I take her into an ocho, but I block her path as if I'm going to lead her into an sacada me forward, I can then pause her, pivot her backwards, and then lead her into my own series of sacadas in hero. And I can pivot her through into a parada, or I can pivot her a little bit less to kick between my legs, and then reverse that round, get my leg into the right position, ready for another one. So these were all, you can see even the basic techniques that we teach at the beginner's level, pivoting then applies to the novice to intermediate level. And wait till you see when we apply to the advanced level stuff. Anyway, thank you to everybody who came. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you again very soon.
Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.